Hi, in this lecture, we are going to learn about CRM automation. And CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. In the first week's class, we learned about the concept of swivel chair task. A swivel chair task is a task where the human takes data out from one application or one system and then processes the data and then inputs the data to another system or application. So it's like you sitting on a swivel chair and moving between different systems. And the CRM automation that we are looking at today is a very typical swivel chair task. So in this project, we are going to automate a process where we first obtain a list of the customer names, and then with that list, we go to a third-party website and look up the relevant customer information. Then we come back to the CRM and update the customer information. So at the end of the project, we are going to learn how to use RPA to automate this type of swivel chair task and how to look up data on a third-party website. At the same time, we will review data scraping, data table automation, and also some other basic concepts of RPA. And another important thing is that we're going to learn how to apply exception handling in UiPath. And here are some technical requirements. So in this project, we're going to use the Chrome browser. So if you haven't downloaded the Chrome browser, or if you haven't installed the UiPath add-on, please do so. And the CRM system or CRM application we are going to use is called Apptivo. So you need to register for a free account from this website. And we are going to use a third-party website called Crunchbase. And you also need to register for a free account. And I will talk a little bit more about the details of how to register and some other relevant information. So why are we looking at CRM automation? CRM system, customer relationship management system, is nowadays becoming a very common information system for companies. And companies use CRM to manage customer information. All types of customer information can be stored there. But customers change all the time, right? They may move, their status may change. So the companies also need to update the system. And here in this project, we are mimicking this situation where we need to update the customer information. So at the end of the lecture, you will be able to apply the same knowledge to other real-life situations. So this is a flowchart of the process that we are going to automate. First, we are going to extract customer list from Apptivo CRM. With that list, we are going to log into the Crunchbase and search for relevant information of each customer. And the information we are going to extract includes the website and the customer's social media links, such as the Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And we do that for each customer. So this is a loop. After we obtain all the relevant information for all the customers, we will then come back to the Apptivo CRM and update the information for each customer. So here, this is also a loop. And after we update the information for each customer, this process will come to an end. And in this project, as you can see, we are actually interacting with different systems or applications. One is the Apptivo, another is the Crunchbase. So here, we are going to actually create two separate workflows in the same project. And we are going to apply the concept of arguments to transmit data between the two workflows. Until now, in all your current automation projects, you only create one workflow in one project, and you use the variables to store values. But from here, we're going to create more complicated automation projects that require us to create multiple workflows. So in that case, we need to use arguments, which is a special type of variable that can deliver data between different workflows. And by the end of the project, you will grasp this idea better. In more detail, actually, we are going to create the two workflows. One is the main workflow. The other is, we will name it as request customer details workflow. And once we run the project, the main workflow will start first. And the main workflow will first get the customer list from the CRM system. And then the main workflow will invoke the second workflow, the request customer details workflow. And the second workflow will then go to the Crunchbase website and obtain the relevant information from that website. Then the request customer details, this workflow will transmit that data back to the main workflow. With that information, the main workflow can continue to update the customer details in the CRM application. So as you can see, in the same project, we are going to create two workflows. And the data transmitted between the two workflows will be achieved by arguments. Okay, so before we start the bot configuration, let's first do some preparations. And the first preparation is, as I said, we need to register for the Apptivo account. And when you register, you need to provide some basic information about your business. And since we are not running a business, so you can randomly put any information you want in this registration form. It doesn't matter. So this is what I put. So you can do some similar things. And once you register the account, you should see this front page in front of you. And we need to go to the CRM section and click Customer. And then you should be on this page. To create a new customer, you need to click the Create. And then you can edit the customer information here. So here I want you to add 3 customers in your list. So we have Amazon, Google, and Salesforce. So let's pretend that we're running a business and these firms are our customers. You can also add other companies' name, but be careful that you need to make sure these companies exist in the Crunchbase website, and the company has the website, has its website information as well as social media information. But to be on the safe side, you can just use these 3 firms. So you just need to add the name, and you can leave all the other information as blank, so just the name. After you add all the 3 firms, you should see the list of the customers in the customer page of Apptivo. And this is where the bot will get the list of the customers from. So this is about the CRM, the Apptivo. And then for the Crunchbase, you can also register an account from this website. And once you are in this website, you can search for the company's information or customer's information. So this is the information for Amazon. So the information that we want to obtain is first the website of this company and the hidden links of the social media. So in the RPA project, I will teach you how to get the hidden links of these social media. So these are the information that we want to obtain from this Crunchbase website. Okay, so now you can go ahead and do all the preparations, and then we can move on to the bot configuration.